Hey everyone, we're back with another video, and basically we're gonna just do a little commentary for you. Um, Today I just want to talk about what it means to not worry so much and be so confused and lost. Basically, um, everything will end up alright. I truly believe that. I'm a very firm believer that everything will end up alright. And I have quite a few reasons on why I believe that. And truly, I guess some of the biggest reasons I should say is there's definitely been times in your life, our lives, where basically you're in a moment, you're in a situation, and you kind of feel like, it's not really going the best. Whether you're working somewhere, you're going to school, you're just taking a walk, and you might have this mindset, you're just worried. Maybe, you don't know where you're going, you don't know what's really the meaning of everything for you. And it could be just about anything. It's really subjective. Everyone has their own mindset, but sometimes it is hard for us to feel like everything is alright, or feel like some things just won't end up alright. But you really gotta tell yourself that it's gonna end up alright. It's gotta, because you're here right now. If you weren't here right now, then I don't think everything did end up alright. And yeah, we could be in some situations that we aren't content with, but I do believe that as long as we just keep going and we keep attempting things in life and realizing and remembering to not forget to be grateful, even during those hard times. Seriously, you just gotta think on the bright side, not look so down. Because yeah, it might be easy to do that, but it's also easy to realize what you got in life and where you're going. Because as long as you're just staying productive, doing things that make you happy is so important. But it's better if you're doing things that make you happy, or working on things that could actually benefit your life in many ways, or even just one way, whether it's, finding a better job, or buying this something online that might help, like cheese grater. But essentially speaking, you gotta just remember that it's gonna be alright. And yeah, I just am really here speaking because why not? We all have a voice, and I think we all need something or someone to tell us that we're going to end up alright. Whether it's from a song or it's from a person, like a random person like me, I guess. But we all need that. But it's better if we tell ourselves that everything will be alright. We just have to make things be alright. And if anything, the best thing we could do is just make it so, what if we can make everything more than alright? You ever think about that? We could be above average when it comes to living in life. And I think the best way of living life too is actually to just live simply and not really indulge on bad habits or excessive uselessness. Don't buy that one thing. Don't talk to that one person. Don't make a commitment to working somewhere or going somewhere like school and you're not even gonna try. Because if you want everything to be alright, you at least have to try, you know? And it's super important that we try and attempt all these things. And yeah, you might think, well, what's the point of trying if there's no guarantee for success? And that's when you have to just really go for it and remember, like, okay, basically you just do it. That's all, dude. You just do it. And I do believe that in a way, if everything is all right, then, you will be pretty happy in life. And yeah, you just gotta stay consistent. Sometimes in life, you might not think things are all right because of an argument or you're late somewhere. And see, there's just many different scenarios to all these things. But it's really how things go in life, you know. There's just so many possibilities and paths. You don't know where to go. But if you're like me, you want to go to where you think is the best path. That path where you're just feeling like, okay, I think I'll be all right. I think I'll be better than all right. You want to say that. You don't want to say, oh, I'm stuck in a hole. I'm stuck working this dumb job that goes nowhere. Or I'm stuck doing something, substances, bad habits. Because a lot of people who do bad stuff like that, like substances, they are pretty self-aware about that. So, you gotta listen to your mind and your heart. But it's kind of crazy. We don't know. Our thoughts are really our reality. Our thoughts can become reality depending on how we live and have such fixations on living. And yeah, it's just very interesting. I think we're in an interesting time in life, and I think this has been a crazy, crazy year so far, to be honest. I mean, it's 2025. So, 25 years, a quarter into the 2000s. So, we don't really know where we're going. I think that's why we kind of fear or might think, okay, I don't know, we're going to be all right. But, I mean, you might not even think that. Some people probably don't even think long term, like, oh, if I'm going to be all right. I think a lot of people don't. But if you're here, I hope this can kind of teach you as well as it's teaching me, and we can all just evaluate how this little talk from myself can benefit us in at least one way. You gotta practice gratitude, which I believe could be another topic for me to talk about. But yeah, really, best thing to do is when you wake up in the morning is remember what you have, remember where you are, and just try to appreciate it as much as you can. And if you keep doing well, don't ever think that you're not doing well, then I believe that, yeah, you will end up all right. But that's basically all. And yeah, thank you so much for listening and for watching the video. If you stuck around, if you didn't, well, I think you might have missed out on some useful information, but to each their own. But besides that, I hope everyone who's here sticks around, and I just want to tell you, everything's gonna end up all right. Just remember that, practice that, and it'll be all good.